Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 4 of Learning Pauper. I'm definitely going to mulligan that. Well, we've got the rats. This is still not great, but I think we're going to keep it. We'll put that on the top. That's a good draw. We got Tuna Ryan Bro for Life over here as our opponent. It's quite the username. I wonder if Tuna Ryan is like a tuna, or if it's a guy named Ryan who really likes tuna. I'd prefer to think of it as a tuna named Ryan. Gonna play our Barrenmore. Turn 1. Hopefully this won't be Affinity for the 4th time in a row. But that's not an artifact land, so it looks like a step in the right direction. And also no Delver's Secrets turn 1, so that's good too. Delver's Secrets is one of the best blue cards in the format. Alright. Still have no idea what sort of deck he's running. It's pretty sweet art. Maybe it's some sort of a life gain deck, I don't know. It just adds generic mana to your color pool. Alright, I'm gonna rats him. Give him the bad rats. Oh, counterspell? Remove soul, counterspell. Alright. So this looks like we're up against some sort of a control deck, maybe? Okay, so it looks like it is Dimir, which is black and blue. Jesus, another one? Okay, no. He's just drawing a card. Hopefully we'll set him back a turn with the Chittering Rats. That's pretty cool art, I like that. Dimir Aqueduct, yeah, so he is playing Dimir. Surprised he didn't have Delver turn 1. Alright, let's just go ahead and Gary. Got nothing else to play, so that'll hit for 4. If it doesn't get countered. Okay, he's going to disfigure our Chittering Rats, so it's only going to hit for 2. Alright. Looks like he's definitely got some control of his own. This might be a long game. But I'm just glad it's not Affinity for the 4th time in a row, because that would have not been very fun. That would have been pretty boring. It's Rager, draw a card. All his mana is untapped, so that worries me. Okay, he didn't have a counter, or if he did, he didn't use it. Swing in. Hit him for 2. End the turn. Well, let's see what he's got. Something at the end of my turn. Okay, he's flashing back to Think Twice. Or no, he's casting another Think Twice. Okay, no, that was the flashback to Think Twice, so he's drawing a ton of cards. He has 6 cards now. I don't think the Chittering Rats did that much. Alright, so now he's got 2 Dimir Aqueducts, so he's got a shit ton of mana. Well, we have nothing to play here. We could, we can do this. We're gonna unearth the Chittering Rats and get that back. So that triggers its battlefield, its entry to battlefield ability. So hopefully this won't get countered, and I'll help it, and I'll let him set him back a turn. Nope, counterspell. Alright, well I'm glad to get that away just on Earth and not like my Angler or something. But I feel like he's probably got another one, so I don't know if we are going to end up playing the Angler next turn. I don't think I can afford to have that get countered. He's doing something at the end of my turn. Think twice again. Draw more cards. Another Radiant Fountain. Or no, it's the same one. He keeps bouncing it back with the Dimir Aqueducts. It's a nice little life gain combo. And nothing, and he's got all his mana up. Alright, so we're not going to play the Angler, we're just going to play the Witches. I can't afford the Angler getting counterspelled. I'm swinging for 4. Down to 15. And end our turn. See if he's going to flash back the thing. Nope, Mystical Teaching. Search the library for instant card. Or a card with flash rhythm, put in your hand, then shuffle your library. Okay. So he's tutoring. There's definitely some sort of control deck. What do you get? Forbidden Alchemy. Get the top 4 cards of your library, put one of them to your hand, the rest into your graveyard. It's flashback. Okay. There's Forbidden Alchemy. So it seems like he's got a lot of flashback stuff, so hopefully we draw Bajuka Bog and we can get rid of his graveyard. I'll pop out the graveyards here. Put a land, another Forbidden Alchemy in there, Dismal Backwater. Alright. He's got a ton of mana. The fact that he's not using it on anything is really worrying me. That's not a draw that we wanted. So he's got 5 cards in hand. I want to play the Angler, but I know he's got a counter spell. There's no way he doesn't have counter. So we're just going to keep our mana up. We've got the Tendrils and Disfigure, for instance, if he plays anything. Any creatures. I don't know what creatures he's even going to have, though. Alright, he's just killing the Rager. And flashback Mystical Teachings. See what he's gonna get. Capsize, alright. Alright, I doubt he's gonna do it on Gary, but he might. That wouldn't even be bad for me. Another Rager. See if we can get a good draw. This is not a good draw. And I want to cast this Angler, but I just know he has a counterspell. There's no way he doesn't. I don't know if it's worth risking or not. See about next turn. I just can't have that get counterspelled because that's just devastating. Alright, let's hit him for 3. Oh boy, I want to play it. Alright, fuck it. Let's go for it. Yep, knew it. Oh well, it had to happen. Alright, he's capsizing one of my swamps. That seems unnecessary. Another Dimir Aqueduct. And he's keeping all his mana up again. Which is worrying. Sign of Blood. Cycle Barrenmore. Let's play Rager. Another counterspell. Okay. He hasn't played a single creature yet this whole game. I don't know if he even has any creatures in his deck. He's capsizing Gary. That's pretty much fine with me. I'm fine with casting Gary again. That'll kill him next turn if he doesn't get any life, or deal with the stuff on my board, or have a counter, which he probably does. That's probably why I did it, it's because he probably has another counter spell. He's got 6 cards in hand. I'm sure he has another counter. There's no way he doesn't. It's a tricky matchup. Control versus control. He's back up to 5. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to try to play Gary. But there's no way he doesn't have a counter for this. Oh, well, he has the mystical teachings, but I assume he'll get a counter. Rewind. Yep. That's a counter. And untap up to 4 lands. Damn. Pretty nasty. We're getting him pretty low, though. Got 3 more damage coming in this turn. He's down to 2. I've got a couple different ways of killing him in my deck. I can Sign and Blood him. If I get a Gary, I can use that. I can just kill him with my creatures. Let's see what he's doing at the end of my turn. He's using all his mana on something. Mystical Teachings again. He's going to tutor up again. Got a counter spell. So we know he has a counter spell. That was pretty much already guaranteed, though. He probably has more than just the one. Radiant Fountain again, healing him up to 4. I really wonder if he even has any creatures in his deck. Oh, there's one. Muldrifter. There's a blue Pauper staple. Let's just figure that. Surprised he let that go off. I figured he would counterspell that. Let's see what he's got now. Oh, there's an Angler. So what's going to happen here is I'm going to Chainer's Edict it. He's going to counterspell, and then I'm going to try to Tendrils it. See if that works. Angler might be the only creature card in his deck. It very well might be. Oh, he actually didn't counterspell it. That's very strange. Diabolic Edict. Now see, why would you use Diabolic Edict and not Chainer's Edict in online? It makes sense to do it in paper because Chainer's Edict is like way too expensive and Diabolic Edict is like $2 or something. That's why I did my paper Pauper deck. But online, there's really no difference. They're both about the same. So the strictly worst card of Diabolic Edict. I don't know why he's running that instead of Chainer's. Also, I forgot to play my Chittering Rats. Whoops. Well, we're learning. And he's got more life. Twisted Abomination. Oh boy. Alright. Swamp is not what we needed. It's got one regenerate, so that's awesome art. We can't even kill it with the tendrils. Just gonna have to give him the bad rats. And pass our turn. If it didn't have regeneration, I'd tendrils it, but there's nothing I can do against that. He's got all the mana in the world. And cards. He's got a lot of those too. He's drawn 10 more cards than I have this game. And I had a Sign of Blood, so that's really saying something. He's really drawn a ton. He's drawn a shit ton of cards. Another Radiant Fountain, so he's back up to 5. Alright, we're gonna chump block the rats. Actually, no, we're not. We're just gonna take it. Another Disfigure is not what we needed. Alright. We might need to tendrils it anyway, just to get the health. This is not looking too good. Pristine Talisman. Alright, we're gonna tendrils it anyway just to get the health. Oh, no, he's gonna counter it. Well, that sucks. Oh, that's a zombie. Can't even do that. Well, this is looking like a game. Most likely. I guess I would need to draw a Gary off the top, and then him not have a counter spell. It's possible. And play it out, but I don't think it's very likely that I'm going to win this. This is looking pretty dire. Got him down to 3 at least. Yeah, I think it's pretty much Gary or bust here. There's Forbidden Alchemy. Has an awesome art. Let's see here. Oh, you have to take it. Down to 1. See if we get Gary. Nope. GG. Alright, we definitely need a sideboard here. See, Kumbaj Witches going out. Victims of Night do nothing. We want 3 Duress. We want these Wrench Mines for discard. What do we need to take out? Tendrils of Corruption. We don't even need all these Chainer's Edicts. Oh no, I guess we do. Yeah, I'll keep them. Alright, we'll try this. Alright guys, we're back in game 2. Won the die roll, let's see here. I'm gonna mulligan this. I'll keep this one. Swamp. Put on the bottom. We're gonna go for a turn to Jesus Christ. We're gonna go for a turn 2 Wrench Mind. I can English. There's my backwater. Alright. Wrench Mind. Yeah, my art is just brutal. I like it. These Wrench Minds should help a little bit. Alright, Swamp and Think Twice. Alright. Hopefully that set him back a little bit. Got our Rager next turn. Dimir Aqueduct. So he's tapped out, so he won't be able to counter our Rager at least. So that's good. This Disfigure is pretty useless. I probably should have swapped them out. I wasn't thinking about it. I definitely should have taken out the Disfigures. They're pretty useless in this matchup. Alright, Sign and Blood is a great draw. Alright, we got Rats next turn. Swing in for 2. Think twice. Draw on more cards. Does my backwater. Alright. Goes back up to 20. Alright, let's give him the bad rats. Alright, he took it. That's good. Hopefully these 2 chittering rats in a row will significantly stall him. Between that and the discard, hopefully we'll be able to stall him enough so we'll be able to take him. He's always casting stuff on my end step. There's Forbidden Alchemy again. I'll pop out the graveyards. Forbidden Alchemy, Think Twice, and lands. Alright. Another Dismal Backwater. Let's see what he's got. 2 blue and a black. Maybe. Come on, Tuna Ryan Bro for life. It's taking forever with his turns. Okay, so he decided not to do whatever he was going to do, or it could have been a bluff as well. Damn, I really should have switched out these Disfigures. I fucked up. Oh well, that's why it's called Learning Pauper. It's a learning experience every game. Shit, that sucks. There go my rats. At least I still get the ability to set them back a turn. Swing in for 2. Damn, these Disfigures are going to be pretty much useless. Oh, maybe not. There's one target for it at least. Forgot he had the Mall Drifters. Alright, that's not too bad then. Forgot about the Mall Drifter. He's already drawn a ton of cards though. Rager is great. Great draw. He's tapped out so he can't counter. Another Rager. Fantastic, but hopefully he doesn't have that, what was it? Echoing Decay, because that would really suck. Hit him for 2 again. Play our land for the turn, and end our turn. Okay, he didn't have anything to end that turn because he was tapped out. This time he will. I just hope he doesn't have another Echoing Decay, because that's really gonna suck ass. Want my Ragers to live. Alright, this should be pretty good if he doesn't have a counter for it. But he probably will. Yep. Oh, no, maybe not. Or no, he's gonna tutor for one. Oh, no, he got Echoing Decay instead. Fuck, man. That card is brutal. Ugh, alright. And that Echoing Decay is brutal. It's a good card. I haven't seen that before. That's a good one. I might even be good in this deck, maybe. Well, against certain matchups. Not against this one for sure. But in more aggro matchups, maybe. Alright, there's the Angler. So what are the chances he doesn't have a counter spell? He has 3 cards in hand. Nope. Of course. At least we got the rats. I bet that's the first time anyone has ever said the sentence, or the phrase, at least we have the rats. Guess we're gonna have to chump block, I don't know. Damn. Is this what it feels like playing against my deck? Kind of. It's kind of similar. Except it's got the blue stuff in there too. I imagine it's a similar feeling. Just getting all your creatures killed. Alright, well we have to take this. There's Maul Drifter again. Just figure that. And we are out of cards. And he has 3 cards. This is not looking good. Oh boy. This is not looking good. We got another Gary. It's good at least. Does a good draw. Gonna need more than that though. Rager. He counters this. I think we just lose. Alright, GG. Alright, well that was a good learning experience. I haven't seen that particular form of Dimir control before, so that was a pretty good learning experience, and that's why it's called Learning Pauper. So, alright, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.